Everyone's clapping for you. Welcome back, everybody. Our next guest is the executive chef from the Belvedere at the Peninsula, Beverly Hills. And today he is making us a delicious duck confit orecchiette pasta.
You sound so
delicious.
nice when you
Thank
say
you
that.
very much.
Wow,
Please
that sounds
welcome
authentic,
back our very good friend, David Codney.
Thank you.
Love you, David.
Thank you.
We always eat so well when you're here.
We do.
You know, and a lot of us on this show eat well when they go to the restaurant, except for me.
I don't know why. I just don't know why.
I know it was great when Julie and I went.
You were amazing.
You were
so nice to see you.
So informative in the way you took care of us.
Thing now. When I go and I say, "Oh, please tell the chef I'm here," no one comes to see me. Everyone else.
It's suddenly empty. Yeah. And all of a sudden nobody's there.
That's funny. When LZ and I were there, he just came and sat.
Right?
But Debbie, we tagged you in the photo.
So kind. So kind. All right, let's talk about your duck confit.
Let's
duck
talk
confit is
about
delicious, but it can
duck.
be very intimidating.
We want to.
I don't know why.
You guys dig in.
You
I'll
dig
tell
in.
you why. Because the process of confit is a big deal.
No, it's not.
Well, can you explain what it is?
Okay, so check this out. You have duck,
Okay.
okay? And essentially you cook it in its own fat. That would be confit, right? So it sounds like you're frying it, but you're kind of just braising slow and low. So check this out. You take your duck, right? And you can follow the recipes as they go through, but we do Dijon, some salt, some bay leaves, thyme, some crushed garlic. We put them together, we let them sit, and then we put them in a slow cooker.
Oh, that's it.
Wow.
That's all the confit
Wow.
is? Well, back in the day, confit was a lot bigger process than just putting it in a slow cooker.
This is true. Well, because they didn't have refrigeration before. So this process lets all the moisture out and lets all the air out and seals it, so you don't need refrigeration.
So
how
why
long
is
do you...
it priced so much more on a menu because of the term?
Well,
the French word.
the duck
the
fat.
word's expensive.
The duck fat. The duck fat's expensive.
Okay.
So once you have this though, then you have duck fat for a while, and you can keep reusing the duck fat, so that flavor permeates other dishes.
So you just put that in your refrigerator.
Yeah. So you can confit turkey legs for Thanksgiving. Oh.
Wow.
Mind blown.
Amazing.
Mind blown.
Because if you don't like duck, could you do chicken?
You could do chicken. You could do turkey. You can do anything.
I love it. All
Poultry.
right. So let's.
So
get
the duck legs
going
come
with our
out. They
ducks.
look like this, right? When they come through.
Okay.
Really nice, and we pick these apart to come up with duck meat, right?
Beautiful.
So we start with a pan, cold, and some olive oil.
Right.
Of course, it doesn't want to.
Looks like the olive oil is a little cold as well.
So it's awkward. It's always awkward. So you can use duck fat as well.
Oh wow.
We like to use
And it
duck
makes
fat.
it so rich.
It is. It is a lot more viscous.
Right, is that? Oh, I love the
Yes,
word.
that's a big word.
Also very expensive
Big
word.
word. So we take this and we just move it around, right? So what we're trying is cold oil with cold garlic, and that's because garlic has a lot of sugar.
Okay.
So garlic burns very easy. You ever burn garlic? Why?
Yeah.
It has a lot of sugar.
Okay.
I know, it's crazy, huh?
Okay.
So we start this, we're gonna bring this up slowly, let them bubble, let them go. And in the meantime, what we've done is we've taken our escarole. So our escarole, a big fancy lettuce, if you will.
Yes.
Okay. We take this, we blanch this ahead of time in salted water.
Right.
This will take out a lot of the bitterness.
Oh yes, because that's going to be very bitter.
Because
Okay.
some of us are bitter.
Not me. I'm just ignored. Not bitter.
When the garlic starts coming up and you start seeing it cook, you'll get a little bit golden brown around the edges. That's how we know. So if you slice this on the mandolin, it's a little bit more even.
Okay.
Right? And then we add our escarole.
Oh wow. Oh, that's going to
Fancy.
be delicious.
This part is important because once you blanch this in salt water, it takes out the bitterness, but we want to kind of sear this off.
Okay.
So this will go through, right?
Probably add some flavor back into it.
You could add some flavor back into it.
Okay.
While this is going in, we take some of our chilies, right?
Nice.
You can use espelette. You can use chilies. You can use anything you like. I just happen to like
Ooh,
these
I love that
chilies.
smell.
It's
I
good,
know,
right?
I love
Kind of permeates in.
Where do you keep the duck fat when you're not cooking with it? In
Keep
the
it
fridge?
refrigerated, yeah, refrigerated. And then really, truly, every batch of duck legs we reuse and reuse and reuse. So the duck keeps permeating all those flavors. So the Dijon, the thyme, the garlic comes back into it. That's how you build the depth, right?
Wow, this is why your restaurant is voted
Right?
one of the best restaurants ever in history, almost every year.
Yeah.
It is a nice restaurant.
It
We'd love to have you.
It is.
We would love to have
Me,
you.
I'm not sure you would. I mean, okay, all kidding aside, every time I'm there, you're not there.
This is true.
Or they're just telling me you're not there.
This is the other side. It's Code Debbie. Code Debbie. Code Debbie.
The Greek is back. The Greek is back.
The Greek is back. And she's got a camera. All right, so this goes in, right? Take some of your duck meat, little schmickety schmack. That's a fancy term.
Is that going to make it crispy?
This won't make it crispy. What we're trying to do is reheat stuff. So if you want to do all this ahead of time, the reality is you can. You can cook your pasta ahead of time. You can cook your duck ahead of time, obviously, because this is going to take about 8 hours.
The duck?
The duck takes
the low and slow, because it's in the slow cooker.
Yeah, that's it. You could do all this, and then when you come home, this could really legitimately take you 10, 15 minutes.
Wow, to have like a gourmet meal.
I know.
Right.
So what was that? That was sun-dried tomatoes.
Sun-dried tomatoes, thank you. Right, so the garlic's in there, the escarol's in there, sun-dried tomatoes. This is stock.
Chicken stock?
Chicken stock.
Okay.
That's it. So if you don't have chicken stock and you're fancy and you want duck stock, by golly, add duck stock.
Wow.
If you're using turkey, what kind of stock would you use?
Turkey
Oh
stock.
my gosh, our minds are blown. Really, we're
Do you need us
curing
to
the
help
world
you
problems.
work in the kitchen?
I think you should.
Yeah,
I
we're
could take
pretty
a day.
good. Yeah.
Okay, so we add some of the stock, and this is where it's a little bit different. A lot of places, when you go through, we cook our pasta, and when we cook it, it goes right from the pasta boiler into the pot. So this time is if you want to cook it ahead of time, so it's cold, not a problem. You're going to reheat this inside of this. This is going to give you the starch to help bind this.
Are you going to use any leftover pasta water?
We have pasta water in case you would like.
Oh, okay.
Fancy. I didn't realize I was standing next to you. So smart.
This pasta is so good.
The whole
And I
dish
love that
is
you're
amazing.
using
I know, but I'm a pasta
Orecchiette is my favorite.
aficionado.
Why do you like
I am.
orecchiette the best?
It has little dimples.
You like orecchiette because it has dimples?
It has a little dimple, which means little ears, and I love to talk about it. But the reality of it is, I like anything with that can soak up the wetness to it.
It also seems fancier with the orecchiette than like a regular penne or something.
This is true.
Why do you reuse the pasta water?
The pasta water has starch in it.
Oh.
So it's a natural kind of thickener that goes to, and it's also seasoned. Right, so it should taste like the ocean, not like the Dead Sea.
Oh,
right.
Okay.
So like a cup to a gallon is usually a good ratio. A cup of salt to a gallon of water, and that's it. And
like
so
that.
it's already ready to go.
They're kind of chewy.
The pasta.
Oh yeah, al dente.
I love
It helps out. So we bring this up. It's going to kind of cook for a little bit. We add some butter to it. If you need to thicken it, you can add Parmesan.
Oh yes,
right?
why not?
We're not doing anything crazy here. It's ready to go.
Gosh, so good.
Right?
Real quick, let me ask you about your kids in the kitchen. I'm trying to get my mind to that. Do they get in and cook with you? Because what are their ages?
They attempted. They're 7.
Okay.
Chloe and Rowan,
Oh,
the
the
twins.
twins are so cute.
And if you see that picture, that was actually Thanksgiving. We got a house in Malibu for the beach for Thanksgiving with a girlfriend.
Did you have turkey confit?
We did turkey confit.
Did you?
Amazing.
Fantastic.
So we use that for the stuffing.
But you say
as well.
get them in the kitchen is a good
Get
thing
them in the
to do.
kitchen. They have to try it. If they look at this and they say they're making pasta, they'll try and taste it. And if they taste it, they might like it.
That's so true. That's so true. Get them involved because the green stuff they're not really keen on unless they're using it.
My kids love pork, so I tell everything's pork. Everything is pork. Truly, chicken is pork.
Oh,
that
this is
tuna?
delicious, Dad.
That's
a different cut of pork, but
And he's like, they're like, oh, I love it. It's bacon. Yeah, I
This
know.
is the first time I'm actually enjoying a meal that you've made with you.
Oh. And then we're all together.
Would you like to try it as well?
Oh, no. This is
Oh,
all
is it all
for
for
you.
you? Thank you. I feel like I'm at the restaurant now.
See, this makes up for it. Now you don't have to go.
Oh, wow.
Private.
Thank you,
That's
Chef David.
amazing.
Pleasure. Thank you
Adore
for having us.
Recipes available by going to hallmarkchef.com, and we're going to